Hi, my name's Dr. Sarah Chua and I'm Program Director for Business at the University of South Australia. I'm actually UniSA born and bred. I did my undergraduate qualifications here and then I came back and did my postgraduate qualifications after working in the industry for a little bit. And I was lucky enough to get a job here in 2015 in the area of business management. So I came back just because I really loved this university. I've been thinking about why I'm passionate about business for a while, and I think it's definitely been something that's come from my family. My dad has run a few publicly listed companies, so I've always had that competition and drive and achievement orientation. And I love the fact that business is so broad. It fulfills a facet of society that can't just be fulfilled from recreation or well-being, and there's a real function. So I think that's probably what drove me to go into business in the beginning. The aim of our business programs are to provide students with a really broad-based understanding of the business environment. And I love our degrees because they are so flexible within all their options. So the backbone is a 3-year degree. Students study 11 core business courses, and then they have the options to add some minors or majors wherever their interest lies. So in particular, we're seeing a lot of growth in innovation and entrepreneurship and marketing. And I love those generic skills that students walk away with because of their understanding of that business base and then those specialisations that they can add. Our business degrees are really flexible. They're all based at City West campus and students can study in a range of different modes. So part-time, full-time, online, 100% online. And it's really great because if students would like to, they can fast track their degrees. So they can study some of their main courses in the main study periods as well as then electives in their off study periods, so summer or winter school. One of the main features, and I'll start with the main feature, is that we have industry-based practitioners who come in and actually teach our students. So all of our degrees are designed in conjunction with industry. We also have a fantastic work integrated learning program. A lot of our students actually have access to work in the industry that they want to be a part of, so whether that's a multinational corporation or whether it's more of a small not-for-profit business. There are some really great success stories that are employed from their placement experiences. The second one I would say is our hands-on learning environment. So when you come to UniSA, you don't just passively sit in a classroom. We get students up, moving around, doing things, simulations, making decisions as though they were actually part of a business. And I think that's one of the really big points that makes us unique as a university. We receive a lot of questions from students about our business programs. Let me answer a few of these for you now. Where can the business degree take you? Absolutely anywhere. That's one of the benefits about having such a broad degree. So every student in the University of South Australia Business graduates with that business backbone. So whether or not you choose to then specialise with a major, so management, innovation, you still have that business backbone. So if you want to go run your own business in the not-for-profit sector, you have the understanding to be able to do that. Your opportunities are endless. I'm a firm believer to succeed in business, it's mindset. You really have to want to achieve and you have to have a vision and an idea, and it takes dedication. So I often say to a lot of my undergraduate students, you're not going to learn by osmosis. You really do need to want to engage. So I think that's definitely a benefit. We have a lot of specialisations that students can choose to add as a minor. So within our actual Bachelor of Business degree, students can choose to do 2 minors, and they could be marketing, innovation and entrepreneurship, sport and recreation, tourism and event management, international business, and strategy and management. The Business Student Hub are absolute experts that I am often guided by. So they help students to plan and manage their studies, working quite closely with the program directors and other program teams. But I always advise first-year undergraduate students to meet with a student advisor at the Business Hub because they can really help you plan those 3 years. So if you'd like to fast track your degree and do some courses within those off study periods, winter or summer school, the Business Hub will make sure that you can do that, and they'll help you and let you know about prerequisites, anything that you might need prior to studying a course. Why come and study with us at UniSA? I think one of the main things that I love when I teach or when I am co-teaching with my colleagues is that we are hands-on and practical. I love working with industry, and often they are in the classroom with me whenever I'm lecturing or whenever I've got a workshop. So it's not that traditional mode where students sit and just listen to a lecture. We do have fun when we're teaching. Further study options within the Bachelor of Business can include to fast track a master's degree. So you do your 3 years of an undergraduate and then add on a year for a master's stream. Students also have the option to go into a master's by research. That's typically more of a 2-year commitment where students get to pick kind of their topic and what area they're interested in looking at. You also then have your other postgraduate qualifications such as doctorates, and all of that can be done under UniSA Business. If you have any other questions about our business programs or studying at UniSA, please contact us. We'll see you on campus.